Hey guys, welcome back to another Lore Olympus video. I am Dazzling Kate. Welcome to my channel for those who are new here. Anyways, we are going to be talking about Lore Olympus 231 and what happened in there. Now, if you haven't read it, it finally happened. Hades finally proposed to Persephone in the most dramatic way possible. And of course, there's a lot of things I'm just thinking about. It's all messy in my head. I mean, I don't really mind it being a dramatic proposal because those are the most fun, and that was an interesting aspect. I just kind of wish Persephone would have opened up more, in my personal opinion, about like where she stands and such. But I get it. It's hard to really tell someone how you feel, especially someone who's been in your life that you totally respect and love so much, and it really shows. It's just kind of like a shame to me that we're going to be finally doing the Hades steals Persephone plotline. Like, that's what's going on. She was stolen now. And the question here is, will it follow suit with the, with the original story? Will we finally get to see how Demeter goes on this long journey to search for Persephone when, already she can go to the underworld? So what's preventing her from going there? Like, this is insane to me. This is insane. Are we going to ignore all the different things that Demeter did when she was traveling to look for her daughter? That she actually was taking initiative to look for Persephone? Are we going to ignore that in turn of knowing where Persephone is? Is Hades going to take measures, like safety measures, to make sure Demeter cannot enter his realm? What exactly is going on there? I'm a little confused of what's going to happen here, because there's a lot of plot holes that just defeat the purpose of him now taking Persephone. So it's a little bit concerning and confusifying of what's going to happen. Are they going to, like, is Rachel planning on having it so Demeter can't enter the realm unless she learns how to be selfless or something? I don't know. It's confusing. It's confusing. It's very weird to me. But I gotta say, when it comes to making these like videos, I always want to try and focus on some element of maybe there's potential, but I don't know. It's like, I feel like with 230 episodes so far and not getting straight to the point of the story, which is based off of the lore of Demeter searching for her daughter Persephone, who was stolen by Hades, how does this, like, how will this go on? Like, how are we going to adapt that? Because that doesn't really sound like it's adapting it. In, like, I get it, people can make whatever story they want based off of whatever lore they want, but it just feels really to me. I've had a few people actually reach out to me about the, like, Greek mythology being a religion to, some people. And that's what I'm concerned about, if they're going to adapt it in a way where it does respect the material. But I don't know. I don't think Rachel is, in my personal opinion. I'm not saying, she's like a bad person or whatever. I'm just saying she's kind of bad at, focusing on the story and such. There are bad story points in her series I just can't stand. And this has to be one of them, with the whole way it's expanded on of the original story of Demeter looking for her daughter, looking to find out who stole her, and eventually finding out it was Hades. With Hades just taking her away in front of her mother, it kind of defeats the purpose of searching. Is he going to lock up his realm from Demeter? That's what I'm curious about. What is going to go on with Persephone and Hades now married? What is going to affect the like Olympus. That there's a lot of questions here that I hope we get some kind of answer to in the next episode. Like, sorry to like ramble about this, but it's just there's so many things that I really want more expansion on, more information, and seeing if like Demeter will have to go on a journey to search for her daughter, to find her daughter. Like how is Hades going to limit Demeter from entering his realm? She has been in his realm before. So what's stopping her from finding, like, getting to the entrance and just going in and taking her daughter back? That's the question. And how is Kate? Because Kate does play a part in the story. So how is she going to affect the plot other than being a side character? Because she is an important element to the story as well. So there's different factors here. There's different factors. Like, how is this going to work? How is this going to respect the material? Is it going to basically gloss over it all and do a different thing? And I get it. Some people don't like staying true to the material, but it just kind of feels weird when you're reading like Lore Olympus and you're like, oh wow, this is interesting. And then learning that some of these couples aren't even real. Like they're not really paired up with each other. It's just, imagination, and that's fine. But to make it simple, it feels kind of lacking in some things. I feel like there could be a lot more done for the series, but that's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying if you like this, you're like terrible or whatever. I'm just saying there's just so many elements here in the story that confusify me and make it difficult for me to understand why change that in order to make it readable. And I know like Rachel's doing her best, so hopefully in the next episode we get answers. Is it going to go according to plan? Will Persephone want to be with Hades for sure? Like, there's a lot of doubts here for me because it's really confusifying to me. I know I'm saying confusifying. It's my favorite word right now. And it's so different than what I would have expected. I would have thought that, maybe Persephone and Demeter would get into an argument and eventually that's how Hades would steal Persephone, by taking her away in the middle of her doing a chore or something, that he would just be like, let's just run away together, that kind of thing. But that would be giving Rachel too much credit. It has to be dramatic and perfect to rub it in Demeter's face. Man, I feel bad because Demeter is so misrepresented in the series, and I would honestly love to see more of a warm mother figure in this. But what am I saying? Rachel has planned this. She's just doing what she can to make the series focus on the dramaticness of Persephone and Hades' relationship. So yeah, other than that, I don't know. Like, will the next episode be better? I don't know. Will it explore any of what Demeter does in the myth? I don't know. Will Kate play a good part in this? I don't know. There's just a lot of factors here that I'm hoping it gets adapted well, but knowing Rachel, it probably won't. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it was short, it was sweet, it was quick. I just wanted to make sure I got straight to the point. I don't know what's going on, and it feels like this is probably going to take a turn away from the original source material of the myths and making it so it's more dramatic for Hades and Persephone's relationship. But what are your guys' thoughts? Tell me down below what your thoughts are. And before you leave, please, if you are new here, subscribe to the channel. That is enough support that I need. And if you want to tip me, I got a little tip jar down below in my coffee account. I would really appreciate it. You don't need to. It's just there if you ever feel the need to do it. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a nice and safe day, and stay safe, stay cool, and stay hydrated. This is Dazzling Kate, signing the hell out of here.